Alright, let's jump straight into the video. How to mod your Sledgefire for Nerf Radioactive Design Shells. So, long story short, I was looking for Sledgefire shells since I found this at Goodwill for $5 and it didn't come with any shells. I had to shop for aftermarket ones. And since I didn't really know which ones to buy, I bought the So Sit With It ones because they were highly recommended and it looked like they worked well. And at the time, I also bought a Radioactive Designs seal. I heard Radioactive Designs, the shells were better, but they weren't really in stock at the time. So I bought a seal from him, and I bought the shells. The seal came in a few weeks later, and the shells came in a month after USPS decided, oh wait, we have some stuff to ship them. Right, let's send that over to him. So I'm going to be showing you how to mod it. It's really not that hard. It's not going to be that in depth though. It's just going to be telling you the things that you have to do. Because when I was researching it, I didn't really find an exact video on the tutorial on how to do it, so I'm just going to talk to the camera and show you. So, first of all, you need an upgraded seal. You can buy them from Radioactive Designs, cut them down a bit to fit the shells just right, and they will work beautifully. And next thing you need to is remove the air restrictor. I tried to do it with like an X-Acto knife, then I just hit it with the Dremel because it wasn't working that well. And then you have to pry them out with a pair of pliers. Next thing you have to do is cut down the ejector bit right here. There's a little tab back there that pushes back to eject the shells. You want to cut that down just a bit, not too much, so that it still ejects the Radioactive Design shells. But you want to cut it down so that they'll actually, for the mega shells, so that they will actually fit in there. For the mega shells, you are also going to want to remove these three little tabs on the side. Note, this will make it impossible for it to work. It won't work very well with the stock shells anymore. So this is just if you have a 3D printer or want to buy a bunch of radio shells. Alright, those are the mods you have to do. Now we're going to do a firing demo. Okay, let me... So first I'm going to do the So Sick With It shells. They kind of work, but they don't eject, and they don't have a great seal, and you have to sand them down and do a bunch of garbage to them. And this one, barely seals in there, and it falls out all the time. Let's see if I can get it without it falling out. Alright. That's the single shell. It doesn't fire really great, but... next up is the triple lead shell. I don't have one printed yet, but, you know, whatever. Actually doesn't fire that badly, but, you know, it doesn't work great with a seal. That's a fish. That's a motorized fish. Ignore that. Ignore the fish. Okay, so this is the mega shell that So Sick With It made. It defeats the entire purpose of having a shell, because to do it in a stock unmodified Sledgefire, you have to put the shell in there before you load the mega dart in, which defeats the entire purpose of having a shell, because the whole point is that you take it out, you load your shell in, and then you... Okay, now moving on to my two Radioactive Design shells. I printed them in purple because I like purple. So starting with a stock mega dart, firing out of a Radioactive Designs mega shell. Let's load that up again. There is also a mod you can do to the ejector spring, basically just move it to a different screw post. I don't know why they didn't do that normally, but here's another stock mega dart. And another stock mega dart. A Nerf mega dart, not off-brand. Works pretty well. Now we're going to move on to an off-brand mega. I think it's a 2C one. It may be like a little Valentine or an E-kind dart. I don't remember. These ones whistle really well, but they also have a less squishy head, which can cause issues. Firing another 2C mega. I currently don't have any whirlwind megas, but which are more accurate. I assume they would work perfectly fine since the head's sticking out of the shell anyways. Now moving on to rival. We have a single regular rival round. Oh, fire amazingly. A nice thing about the rival rounds is that you can do them. You can rear load them. So here's a dart zone rival round. And here is a headshot round. God, that thing is deadly. Okay, now firing two Nerf rival rounds. A shotgun blast. Where did I lost my other dart zone round. Okay, I was gonna do a double shot dart zone round. I grabbed the wrong one. Jesus. Okay, now a double headshot round. It's going to be very fun. And now 3 headshot rounds. I couldn't get 3 rounds to work with the other ones because the headshot rounds are slightly skinnier, which means they fit better into a smaller barrel. The 3-shot doesn't fire very well. Anyways, that's how to mod a Sledgefire shell and a Sledgefire to take Radioactive Design shells, and the firing demo of some of them. Those are the shells that I think most people would be using, aside from the single and the stock shell, just Mega and Rival, but it's also because I don't have them printed yet. But yep, that's it. See ya.